Fighting about money again? Financial stress is cited as the #1 reason for relationship breakdowns. And if you look around our society, it's easy to see why. There are so many couples stressed about their mortgage, the bills, the school fees. In our society, we're told to spend, spend, spend. And yet when we overspend, we feel really ashamed of ourselves. And why do we get triggered about financial topics anyway? When you think about overspending or not having enough income or too much debt, what's really going on there? I'm going to give you 3 questions to contemplate. The first is, what is your relationship with money? The second is, when you're fighting about money, what's at the root cause? What's really going on there? And the third is, what is triggering you to get upset and to feel that discomfort in the first place? As we explore these topics, you're going to get immense clarity about your finances and why you get triggered. And through this clarity, it's going to help you to transform these areas of your life and help to alleviate the financial tension in your relationship. Hi, I'm Rosanne Clay, helping you deliberately create a life you love. As we explore these 3 questions, you're going to get a lot of clarity about limiting beliefs and about thought patterns that you don't want. So in the next video, we'll be doing tapping for that. But for now, let's get started on the first question. What is your relationship with money? There is a lot of gunk associated with all sorts of topics related to money. In this video, for brevity, I'm going to focus on income, savings, and debt, and how you feel about these topics and what that might be doing to your relationship. What's your relationship to income? What are the thoughts and feelings that come up for you when you think about income? For most people, it's an identification of self-worth. How much money are you willing to pay me for the value that I give you? It's also an identification of power, because money can do things, it can build things, it can make things happen. In a relationship where one person earns more than another, there could be a power struggle, how much control and how much say you have based on how much money you're bringing to the household. I want you to think about it from the perspective of any tension that arises in your relationship. Is there a struggle to maintain clear power in your relationship? Is there a struggle with being valued in your relationship? Often a lack of income can filter out into other areas of the relationship. Let's think about spending. And I don't mean the bills and the necessities, but I mean the superfluous stuff, the fun stuff. When you allow your partner to indulge themselves or spend money on themselves, you get to feel like it's a gift, something generous, a form of love, an act of kindness. The other form of spending is about prestige and making yourself feel good, feel glamorous, feel well presented. Spending is about self-gratification. It's very much related to the ego. So consider when you're arguing with your partner about how much they're spending, or they're telling you off for how much you're spending, it's actually an attack on your ego. It's an attack on your own identity. Let's talk about debt. What are the thoughts and feelings associated with debt? And I don't mean the debt that you're comfortable with. Some people are very comfortable with the debt that they have, but the discomfort about your debt, or the growing debt that you might have, the debt that you feel ashamed of, the debt that weighs heavy and makes you feel stuck. When you're having arguments in your relationship, and again, this might not be related to financial tension in the relationship, it could be related to any arguments in your relationship. If you have heavy debt that weighs on your mind, it plays in the background and it can actually have an impact on what's going on right in front of your partner, but you have no idea that that's really what's at play. Our next question. What's really going on? What's really at the root of all this financial stress? So I'm going to get you to do a very quick visualization, and I'm going to get you to just close your eyes just for a little bit. Humor me. Close your eyes and imagine that you have all the money that you need. So all your debts are paid off, you have plenty of income coming in, and now I want you to imagine that you have more than what you need. So I want you to imagine you have plenty coming in. where you're able to afford the holidays that you wanted, you're able to afford all the different hobbies and private tuitions and the homes that you wanted. And I want you to be in that feeling, in that space. Imagine what that would feel like to have that much money regularly flowing in, where it's really easy and really comfortable for you to enjoy life and do the things that you want to do. As you explore this feeling, I want you to notice what comes up for you. What are the pleasures and the joys that you're feeling? And now open your eyes. So when people do this exercise, a lot of them tell me the thoughts and feelings that come up are around a sense of freedom, a sense of safety and security, comfort, ease. These are the sorts of feelings that come up for you when you are in a sense of abundance and plenty. And so now it brings me to the next question, which is, so why do we get triggered? What's really at play? The key point is that no matter what the money topic is, and no matter all the different feelings that's going on, the strong desire that we have is for freedom, safety, and security, that ease, that comfort that we really want. But what's stopping us? What are the limiting thoughts and beliefs that we have that's preventing this from happening? Those beliefs and thoughts are really what's triggering us and creating this tension in our relationship. So to find the answers to that, we actually need to look into our childhood. And here, the questions to ask are, did I feel safe? Did I feel secure? Did my parents make me feel loved and protected? What is my parents' relationship with money? How did I feel when the topic of money came up? And if you didn't have parents and you had caregivers, you might have had a stronger feeling of lack around money and around protection and safety. I'm not getting you to look into your childhood to blame anyone or to find what's wrong with you. It's actually just an exercise to identify what are the common traits, what are the common thought patterns. When you can see that, okay, this was a regular issue that kept coming up for me, the same pattern I'm playing out now was the pattern that happened in my childhood, it actually becomes easier for you to break the pattern, because awareness really brings a lot of clarity, and in that awareness you're able to open yourself up to opportunities for change, open yourself up to finding new ways of doing things and looking at money in a different perspective. So I want you to explore your childhood with love and compassion, that everyone in that moment was doing the best they could given the circumstances that they had and the knowledge that was given to them at that time. We've covered a lot in this video, but we're really only brushing the surface when it comes to the topic of money and how it impacts your relationship. The key takeaway point is that other areas of your relationship are being impacted by your finances being in disarray. The thing you really want to focus on is enhancing your sense of freedom, safety, and security. When you feel safe and secure from within, when you feel a sense of freedom in areas of your life, in your day-to-day living, regardless of what is actually going on out there in the world, then you actually open up your subconscious mind to see opportunities for change, to see opportunities for transformation in your finances, and resources and things will and people will magically show up for you to help you change your financial situation. It'll also alleviate a lot of stress in your relationship when you are feeling safe and secure from within and you're creating that sense of freedom from within. Then you're not seeking it in your partner, and you're not looking at your partner to try and give you what you're missing in your life. I hope that makes sense. That was a lot of stuff I'm trying to pump into a short video. Like I said, we will do tapping for this, and the tapping often makes things very clear and often brings very fast transformation. So please watch that video. In the meantime, I'm sending you so much love and light on your journey, and thank you so much for watching. If you did find this video valuable, please remember to hit the like button. It helps other people to also get this information. Bye for now.